Hey everybody, so hopefully I got a beautiful workout for you today. How it's going to work is we've got a nice warm-up block, we've got 3 additional working blocks, and 2 little conditioning blocks hidden in there, trying to keep the heart rate up as we go. Pretty full body today, maybe a little more focus on the upper body, but it should wrap things up quite comfortably. If you have it, we want to use a little bit of added resistance. Okay, so either dumbbells, maybe you've got some kettlebells. If you don't, paint cans, just make sure the lid's on. Even like fill a backpack with some textbooks, and that'll give you the load that you need. Okay, guys? So for our warm-up block, we're going to go 3 rounds through. We got a minute per exercise. Our first exercise is going to be jumping jack. So the old school jumping jack, up and out. Now, if that's a little bit too hard on your joints, you can also step. Okay? When we're done that, we're going to go into a broad jump or a long jump, okay? 80% of your distance, 75% of your distance, make sure you can cushion your landing. Don't push as far as you possibly can because I don't want you guys to jar your knees or your shins. So I'm going to throw my arms back, jump it forwards, stick my landing, give it a little spin, and I can go back and forth. All right, guys? Always cushioning that landing, absorbing the impact. We got a minute of those bad boys too. Once we're done, we're going to catch our breath, we're going to take a little bit of recovery, we're going to take it down to the mat. So up next, we've got scorpions. Okay, so for our scorpions, we're going to go flat on our stomach with our arms out, and we're going to bring heel to far hand, and we're just rocking back and forth. Okay, so my palms are down, heel rotates up to far hand, and we're going to go back and forth. Okay, hopefully it's going to work. Maybe a little bit of shoulders and pec, but mostly it's going to be all through our lower back, our hips, and maybe a little bit through our quad. Okay, our finisher, and once we've done that, we're going to go into a mountain climber. Still going for a minute. Now I challenge you, still kind of try to contract your abs, but we're going to keep a pretty fluid pace. So how I like to do mine, we're going to go into our push-up position. I like to try to engage my abs right off the start, okay? It's going to shelter my back. So push-up position, that'd be my usual start, and nothing wrong with that. I like to kind of engage my abs, and then I'm going to go. And every rep I do, I'm going to really hammer into my abs, okay? My foot still floats, so I'm not doing the jump. I just want to float as I come in and out, okay? We got a minute of that, catch your breath, then start it all back up. Like I said, we got 3 rounds. Let's go. All right, so now as you're recovering, okay, catch your breath, take your sips of water as you need. We're going to work through 4 rounds, 10 reps per exercise. So our first exercise in this block is going to be a reverse lunge into an Arnold shoulder press. Okay, so number 1, take a look over top of your head. Make sure there's not like a ceiling fan or a light you're going to shatter. But hopefully as you do drop into our lunge, you won't be as high anyways. So when I grab my dumbbells, I want my palms to face my face. Okay, so I'm going to grab my dumbbells here. So palms are facing my face. I'm going to step back into my reverse lunge as I hit my shoulder press and return to my starting position. I'm going to work off my same leg for 10 reps. Okay, now, knee should be about 1 inch off the ground, 1 to 2 inches. Okay, as soon as I hit my 10, right on the fly. Rest, reset if I need to, and then back into my next one. Okay, exhaling as I hit it. As soon as we're done our Arnold shoulder press, we're going to take it down into kind of a renegade row. Now, when I do this, I want to maintain a nice wide stance with my feet, and I'm actually going to put my hand on that dumbbell to give myself a little more height. Okay, so hopefully I'm not cheating myself. I can get that full pull, that full range. And as per usual, I'm setting my shoulder blade back as I pull that wrist right to my rib. Right, so driving back, trying to squeeze my upper back. It's going to really hit your abs as well and your obliques from making sure your hips don't twist. So I can plant my hand, wide stance, get squared up, head and shoulders step back, and big pull. Okay, now again, we're going to go 10 and then 10 per hand. Our last part of this block, as soon as we're done, I'm calling it a crush press. So we're flat on our back, we're going to pin the dumbbells inwards. Okay, so especially if you don't have a heavy weight, we're not just working like a neutral grip floor press or like a normal chest press, like a floor press. We want to actually keep our dumbbells squeezed in. By doing that, it's going to really hit your chest. Okay, it's going to really isolate your pecs beautifully. So I'm flat on my back, I can pop my dumbbells up, I'm going to squeeze them inwards, down towards my chest, far and back up. And as I do that, I'm constantly trying to squeeze those dumbbells in. And of course, 10 reps. All right, guys, we got 4 rounds through here. It's a big block. Throw your music on and let's go. Okay, should be sweating, should have the heart rate up. As we're recovering, we're actually gonna jump into our first of our 2 conditioning blocks. So for this exercise here, it's a little bit funky, it's a little bit weird. I swear it is a thing though. Okay guys, so we're gonna do what I call a mule kick. Now, we're gonna go into a push-up position, almost like a downward facing dog position. From that, I'm gonna hold my body up, I'm gonna jump, kick my legs out, and land it. Okay, now, if this is a little bit too intense, a little bit too hard, you're a little bit worried, start with 1 leg at a time. There's nothing wrong with that. So I go into my downward facing dog position, extend up, and right back in. Extend up, right back in. Now, like I said, if we can, I'm gonna jump up, extend out, and land it. Up, extend out, and land it. We got 30 seconds on the clock or 20 reps. All right, guys, whichever comes first, push yourselves to those 20 reps though. All right, let's go. All right, I'm sure you guys all feel a little bit crazy, a little bit weird. Legs are burning, heart rate's up a little bit. I'm telling you, it's a sneaky one. It actually does work. So now that you've played around with that, we're gonna take our full rest. Let's go into our second of our 3 blocks. 4 rounds through, 10 reps. You guys know the drill. So what's gonna happen, we're gonna start off with a dive bomber push-up. Okay, I'll show this all in a row here. So our dive bomber push-up, we're going back in that downward facing dog position. We're gonna scoop down, push up to the ceiling, kind of like that cobra, that little half the sun salutation. And then we're gonna scoop, and we're gonna push our bum right back up. If that's too much on your shoulders, your triceps, your pecs, it's a little too challenging, drop your thighs down, right? You can just do a close grip push-up. You can come do a modification, right? Just push up with your legs down. Nothing wrong with that, okay? Use the workouts to be proper for you. All right, so downward facing dog position. Take breath, I'm gonna scoop, exhale, push up, look at the ceiling, and I'm gonna scoop, follow my same path to come right back up. So exhale, they come up, breath in, exhale, they come right back up. Okay? You guys know what to do. We got 10 reps. As soon as we're done those suckers, we're gonna do a pistol squat. So pistol squats, most people do wrong. Okay? What I mean by that, they're sitting here, they're trying to balance and squat on one leg. This leg is coming so far forwards, it's just way too much pressure on our ACL, too much pressure on our knee. So I challenge you guys, if you got a broomstick, okay, whatever leg is in the air, okay, or leg's going back, hold it in that hand. Okay, it'll help keep you centered. Now, my favorite ways to do my pistol squat, okay, so the most challenging, of course, I keep my balance. My leg sits forward, it's kind of like that shoot the duck, right? I sit it back in my tent. That's the hardest one. If that's a little too hard, let your other leg drop back. Okay? So my weight's still through my midfoot and through my heel. And as I sit back, I'll show you from the other side here. So as I sit back, my weight's still predominantly through my midfoot. Okay? If that's still too challenging, another good tool, if you're a little too afraid, sit down on the couch, come right back up. Okay? Or even use the other leg if you have to. Right, I'm down, and I'm coming right back up. Watch that front knee's not collapsing. Okay? Try to maintain your knee over top of your toe. 10 the opposite leg. Our third and our final exercise in that combo, we're gonna do what I call a get up. Okay, so it's like the first half of a Turkish get up. We're gonna lay it down. Once that hand's above your head, it stays locked out. You're going straight to the ceiling. So I'm gonna lay flat on my back, plant my opposite hand, big sit up, straight to the ceiling, and right back down. That's 1 rep. Right back up, right back down. Once I get my 10, switch to the opposite side. Now, because this is kind of my brain, I always like to start with a different hand on each round. Okay, so I start my right side, next round I'll go to my left side and start with that. All right, guys, so we got 4 rounds, 10 reps. We got dive bombers. As soon as we're done our dive bombers, we're going to those pistol squats. And once we're done those pistol squats, of course, then we're going to take it into those get-ups. Turn your music on, let's go. All right, that block, hopefully not quite as bad as the first one, right? Still a proper burn, hopefully get the heart rate up. As we're recovering, we got our second and our final conditioning block. We're gonna go narrow to wide jump squat. I call it an in and out jump squat. So again, we're going 30 seconds here. When you do this first squat, feet are almost completely together, okay? They're inside of shoulder apart. When we do our squat though, we're not bending these forwards. Just know you're gonna sacrifice some depth, but push the hips back, okay? So I'm gonna squat down, I'm gonna jump up, I'm gonna land wide. I'm gonna cushion my landing down into a squat, jump up, come back narrow, okay? That's 1 rep, but again, we're going 20 reps or 30 seconds. So down, up and out, soft landing, up and in, soft landing. Okay, guys, as soon as you're ready, 30 seconds on the clock, hit it. All right, guys, so we're recovering. We got our third and our final working block here. It's actually a little bit of a warm down, still a nice way, to hopefully wrap up our arms. We haven't touched them too much yet today. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna go into a split stance. What I mean by split stance is, it's like the top of the lunge position, okay? So I don't actually, you guys don't have to drop that back knee down. If you want to burn your legs out, don't be shy. Go 1 inch off the ground and hold that position. It will work, okay? We're gonna go alternating hammer curl. So what I mean by that, I get my split stance, I'm squared up, squeeze, back down, up, squeeze, and right back down. And very deliberately, we're gonna try to hit our biceps, okay? I'm gonna go 12 per arm on this one, okay? Just a little bit more reps, really get a proper burn. Of course, second round through, what are we gonna do? We're gonna switch our legs, and that's how we're gonna hit our 12 on the next set, alternating all through our 4 sets. In between, we're gonna go into an overhead extension, only 1 arm at a time. Again, check above your head, make sure you're good. So I'm gonna pop it up. Only difference today, I'm gonna support my elbow, I'm gonna support my tricep, just to make sure everything's staying squared up. We're gonna let our elbow flare out just a little bit. Okay, now, if that's paining your elbow, you're not happy with it, bring your elbow back in. You can kind of play with this, hit different part of your tricep. Okay, but I'm actually gonna allow my elbow to flare out, so it's coming in behind my head. It's almost a little bit of an arc as I come up. So I'm set, I'm supporting, I'll squeeze right back down. Okay, and that's how we're gonna hit it. 12, switch your hands up, 12 on the opposite side. We got 4 rounds through. Guys, this is it. Crank the tunes, let's go. Guys, awesome job. Hopefully the body's feeling pretty good. You got a nice little glaze on, and hopefully you enjoyed that. So if there's more things you guys want to see, any different piece of equipment, any different types of, or styles of workout that you guys want, please comment in the comment section down below. Give me some love, give me some feedback. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. And guys, stay better than yesterday.